Good afternoon, everybody. Let me get some water. We get started. Okay. Happy Monday. I got my day off today. My leave was approved. So, yeah. Because I get like 14 days of paid leave in my line of work. And it's use it or lose it. Okay. So I have to use it. So, and it's holiday season. So it's kind of slow. Business is a little bit slow than usual. So, yeah, so I took my day off today. So. Yeah, so in the morning, yeah, I woke up very late, like 11 o'clock, rolled out of my bed and brushed my teeth and then start writing. I wrote like 5 pages, okay, over 2 hours, mostly about reparation, okay. So some people are very serious about reparation, okay. So the concept is there was in the history of America back in the days, there was this labor exploitation by white people of black people, so-called slavery. Okay, so yeah, basically, yeah, let's transfer the money from white people to black people. That's the reparation concept. Some people are very serious about it. They even want to make it into a law, and some legislators, okay, they talk about that. So it's a serious effort. Okay, so it's worthwhile to examine that concept, whether it's a valid or invalid concept, it's a sound or unsound concept. Okay, so that's what I've been writing this morning, and it's almost done. But there's some other points that I need to make. All right, so commentators, left-leaning commentators like in CNN, MSNBC, who support Black Lives Matter, reparation concept, some of them. So, like media outlets like NPR, right? So let's examine the concept, right? So they call it slavery, right? And there's some pictures of African American, his back all like burnt and whipped. Yeah, those atrocity, I'm sure it existed. Okay, in Korea, yeah, the atrocity by Japanese colonialists did exist. Okay, but but we have to be rational about this. It's very easy to be emotional about it because a lot of people did suffer from slavery in America and Japanese colonization in Korea and some other Asian countries. Yeah, a lot of people suffered and even died from those imperialistic atrocity. Yeah, slavery in general. Okay. Yeah. But if you ask me, there are limited cases. Maybe 10%. What I'm saying is Japanese colonialists in Korea, okay, probably 10% of them were very mean and rude, okay? That would be my guess. And 10% very benign, 80% somewhere in the middle. It's like bell curve. It's not black and white. It's not binary, okay? All the slavery was just bad, and all the Japanese colonialists, they're all evil. Like black and white, I don't think so. I think it was more like bell curve kind of spectrum. Uh, yeah. There'll be more rational way to think about that, right? Yeah. That's something I need to write. Maybe this evening or tomorrow. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. So if you look at the movies, novels like Uncle Tom, okay, Nowadays, Uncle Tom is kind of pejorative, like kind of like some African Americans who got some big jobs in traditional Caucasian companies. Okay, some pejorative term. Yeah, subservient African Americans were subservient to Caucasian Americans. That's what Uncle Tom refers to nowadays as a pejorative term. But Uncle Tom actually that's based on novel where this African American person who bonded servant. I don't want to use the term slave. Okay, so bonded is kind of disrespectful and inaccurate. Bonded servant, African American gentleman. Okay, interacting with white family as a bonded servant in a very friendly fashion. Okay, and many African Americans they do not like that. They want to portray this American past history of bonded servitude as something very, very cruel and very bad slavery case. There's many African Americans, not all, some, like BLM activists. That's how they want to portray the American history. But I don't think that's accurate account of American history. Like Gone with the Wind, yeah, they portray this so-called slaves, bonded servants, African Americans, being very in peace with their slave owners, the landlords and plantation owners. That's how what Margaret Mitchell is portraying the relationship between blacks and whites back in the days. Okay, peaceful, very friendly, and but BLM activists they don't like that kind of portrayal. So from what I heard, like Netflix almost yanked out this movie, Gone with the Wind. Okay, so my guess is that most slave owners back in the days probably they're very nice to their slaves. Okay, can you imagine Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, like treating their African American bonded servants with cruelty? I doubt it. Okay, because though yeah, in my experience, yeah, 10% people very rude, very mean. 10% people very nice to a fault. 80% of people they're kind of halfway in between. Okay, in my experience, anywhere in the world, any different races. Okay, yeah, that's my experience. And yeah, very rude, very mean people. They tend to be rare, about 10% of people, and it's a whole spectrum. Okay, so back in slavery days, I'm sure it was just like that. I don't think it was all that bad. Okay, that would be my guess. In Asia, Koreans on Koreans, yeah, they're bonded servitude in Korea before Japanese colonization era. Uh, bonded servant, this indentured servitude, inheritance of class hierarchy. Okay, yeah, in Korea, China, Japan, it all existed. Okay, some Korean stories, novels portray. We are talking about Korean slaves and Korean slave owners, like hundreds of years ago. Okay, yeah, Korean slave owners they're called 양반. Korean slaves they're called 양반 was Hunbi. That means Korean slave owners, high class, inherited class system. Okay, mostly they're scholars. Okay, or government officials, politicians. Okay, or scholars. They're high class back in the days in Korea. Okay, Low class, like servants. Okay, so house servants. Like in English, yeah, like those are old words, both in Korean and English. Okay, so like steward, housemaid, stewards, male stewards who take care of the house. Okay, like cleaning and everything. Okay, Korean word for slave, like servant, house servant. It'll take me a while to remember that word. Okay. Well, Shinha, you have im금 and Shinha. Im금 means king. Shinha, that means king's man, king's servant. Okay, which is also who is also high governmental officials. Okay, so that's not Shinha. House servants in Korean. Oh boy, try to remember. Okay, so let me grab myself phone. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, let me see if this Google Translator can translate that. All right, we'll see. Okay. 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 Uh, where's my cell phone? English to Korean. Never done it before. Okay. Google Translator. Servant. Hein. Okay, okay. That's one way to say it. Servant. Hein. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think that's the word I was looking for, but close enough. What is servant leadership? That's an interesting terminology. Oh, power of serving others. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, that's Christian concept. Instead of dominating, yeah, you serve people. Okay, that's Christian concept. Okay, servant leadership. Hmm. Never heard this term before. You're learning something new every day. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult topic to talk about, right? Slavery, but this racial reckoning, we have to talk about it. Okay, yeah, it's important in America, right? Relation, right? Yeah, it's one of the many main questions asked of political leaders or candidates, right? We have to talk about it, okay? Because I'm interested in politics, okay? Hein, okay, yeah, that's close enough. Okay, well, yeah. So in Korean history, Korean stories like traditional Korean novels, TV shows about Korean history, yeah, mostly the servant and also the landowner. What's the opposite of servant? Master. Okay, master slave, master servant relationship in Korea. It was amicable, mostly. Why? Because to be sustainable for hundreds, if not thousands of years, this bonded servitude and master inherited high class, inherited low class, for that kind of system to be sustainable for hundreds of years, their relationship must be amicable. Otherwise, it's not sustainable in a long term basis. Okay? And that fixed hierarchy system in humanity in general, it was it had long history, hundreds, thousands of years. Okay, fixed class hierarchy system. So it was not that all bad. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Otherwise, it would not have sustained for hundreds or thousands of years. This master-servant relationship. Okay. Most of cases, it was amicable. All right. Yeah. And in the history of America, slavery lasted like 200 years. Right. So rationally, if we rationally think about it, not emotionally, Most likely, yeah, the African American servants and Caucasian American masters. In most cases, yeah, probably their relationship was amicable one. Okay, like portrayed in Uncle Tom novel and Gone with the Wind, right? Yeah, they have the rational conjecture. Okay, yeah. Because it was sustained for 200 years. We're not saying it's the right thing to do. Okay, but back in the days, that's how it was in Korea. Korean masters, Korean servants. In Europe, yeah, Caucasian masters, Caucasian servants. Okay, this fixed class hierarchy. In Africa, okay, yeah, African masters, African servants. Okay, but in America, it just happened to be Caucasian masters and African servants. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's the historical background of this anti-racism, including BLM, okay, which is the latest anti-racism in history of America. Okay. Latest, but not the brightest, okay, and because reparation concept, I mean, in American history, we have affirmative action. Should I say they or we? Am I an American? Some people don't think I'm American. That's fine. They're entitled to their opinion about me. Okay. Some people even may say I'm subservient to white people, like Uncle Tom, Asian Uncle Tom, sure, or Asian racist, Asiatic white supremacist. They may call me all those names. That's fine. There's freedom of speech. Okay. I just hope that they don't beat me up, or they don't kill me, or they don't kick me out of this country. Just kidding. I don't think they would. Right. Americans are they're not too bad. Okay, so look, some of best friends of mine are they are African Americans. Okay, I love African Americans. They're beautiful, very smart, wise. Okay, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about BLM ideology, and a lot of BLM activists. They're not even African Americans. Many of them are Caucasians. BLM activists, Black Lives Matter protest. A lot of white people there. Okay, I'm talking about ideologies. Okay, I'm talking about people, ideas of this reparation concept, and this general sentiment about slavery. Okay, we are making some cultural critique. That's what we are doing. Some rational analysis. Okay, somebody has to do it, right? And I happen to be a man, right? And I'm not saying women are less brave, but I'm a man and I take pride being a man. And because I'm neither black nor white, I'm brown, I'm Asian, right? Yeah, I can analyze this in a more rational fashion. And also, I happen to be a secular scholar, private academic. There's this term autodidact, self-taught person. I don't like that term very much because it sounds like autism, autistic. Okay. I mean, it just sounds like that. Okay. So I don't like the term autodidact. All right. But yeah, it's a difficult topic to talk about. Okay. That's why I don't think anybody has done this kind of analysis, rational. based analysis on racial history and today's BLM reparation concept. So it's my job. It's I think it's something only I can do. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I finished writing this and publish it. Okay. So I tried very hard to be unbiased, neutral, and civil, right? Rational as opposed to emotional. Okay. Yeah. So I continue that attitude. Okay. It's tough. It's not easy. Yeah. A little bit daunting task because it's very easy to offend people, right? When we talk about race, right? It's a little bit daunting task, a little bit scary. Okay, so not that I'm afraid for my life. I Americans they're nice, okay, but I don't want to offend people. All right, I don't want to lose friends. Okay. By writing this piece of paper, okay, would I want to lose my friends over a piece of paper? I really not. Okay, so yeah, I have to be careful with writing the way I write this. Okay, I'll be careful. But I should not be too careful. And because if I'm too overly careful, it becomes self-censorship. Which can be good, which can be bad. Self-censorship, okay, yeah, I have to be civil, but I should not over-censor myself, right? There are some ideas that need to be expressed, okay? I just need to be diplomatic about it, tactful, right? All right, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So, okay. This paper, it may exceed 70 pages, okay? Because so far it's like 61 pages, all right? That's fine. It may become 100 pages. Well, as long as it get written and published before Christmas, then we're game. Why? Would it be my Christmas gift to my friends? In a sense, intellectual entertainment, okay, but at the same time, oh, I don't want to. If I emailed it to my friends as a Christmas gift, what if they get offended? They'll be like the worst Christmas gift gift there can be. Okay? What if some of my friends are BLM activists? Oh boy. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So maybe I won't email this paper to my friends. Maybe I'll just email without any attachment, just, Merry Christmas. But some of my friends appreciate emailing them these papers. I don't know which is which. We'll see. Okay. Maybe I'm worrying too much. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Dilemma. Dilemma. Oh boy. Life is tough. We'll take 5 minutes. Ah. Oh boy. So it's like this, okay? Let's say, I mean, in Bible somewhere in the Old Testament it says, if a parent is a sinner, the children should not be punished for the parent's sin. Okay, the sin does not get inherited. Okay, that's the Bible, Old Testament somewhere. Okay, it's Bible says Old Testament somewhere you cannot punish children for their parents' sin. All right, so but do sins get inherited? Sometimes it does. Like let's say a person's parents were criminals. Okay, maybe their children will learn how to commit crimes from their parents. Okay, that happens, right? Yeah. But we cannot punish children for parents' crimes, of course. That's not right. Because children are not in control of their parents' actions. Okay. Well, sometimes, okay. Maybe children could have corrected their parents. Hey, father, daddy, mother, please stop committing crimes. Maybe you could have made some difference, although not very likely. Okay. Yeah, it's complex. My remote ancestor, okay, so my family name is Lee, okay, so I'm a descendant of the founder of Joseon dynasty like 500, 600 years ago, okay. Yeah, that gentleman, my ancestor, okay, and he uh he was a general of Korea dynasty, okay, that's the dynasty before Joseon, okay. He was army Korean army general like 600 years ago, all right. He did coup d'etat. And yes, he killed many people, Korean people, to grab power, to be the next king, to overthrow Korea dynasty and establish Joseon dynasty. He killed many innocent people, getting rid of his political rivals, right, to have power in his hand. That's my ancestor. Okay, so yeah, yeah. African Americans. Okay, yeah. Some of them are descendants of slaves, but we don't want to characterize because slave, that's kind of like a little bit pejorative, offensive, kind of insulting kind of term and concept. Okay, is bonded servitude, indentured servant. Well, which isn't that great, right? Yeah. So we understand BLM activists. Okay, we do. Okay. Yeah, we cannot ignore emotional side of people. Okay, we people half emotional, half rational. Okay, so but we don't understand. Okay, yeah, we do. Um, I mean, Koreans, we were colonized by Japan. Okay, so I am a descendant of this Japanese colonization era, descendant of Korean servants, Korean slaves by Japan. So Japanese, okay. So Korea and Japan, okay. I'm Korean American, so yeah, I'm a descendant of Korean slave, and Japanese they are descendants of Japanese masters. This Japan colonized Korea, okay. So yeah, I can say I'm descendant of slave, Korean slave under Japanese mastery, masterhood. Sure, but do I have hate Japanese because of that? No. I cannot blame today's Japanese for their ancestors' sins. That's not right. Let me write it down. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the solution. Okay, because my kind and generous friends, many of them are Christians. Okay, so and some of them, yeah, I sent these previous papers about science, and some of my friends of mine recommended that I should quote Bible more often. I should quote Bible more often because they're my Christian friends. Okay, I think it's a good idea. Okay, Bible is good. Yeah. I did quote a lot in this paper, Bible, both Old and New Testaments. Okay, so yeah. Well, Japanese people, they are fantastic. Okay, I love Japanese animation and Japanese this video games. All right, yeah, Japanese food, Japanese martial arts. Right, yeah. I mean, we should not forget the history, what happened between Korea and Japan. Okay, yeah, we should not rewrite the history or cover it up. Right, but it's not productive that Koreans hate Japanese. Okay. Well, there's some good and bad. These Koreans, yeah, they want to maintain independence. Okay. And Japan, Korea, a lot of competition going on. Okay. Nowadays, Korea is going way up. Like Korean entertainment business, right? K-pop, Korean movies, dramas, TV shows, songs, dance, right? Korean companies like Hyundai, Kia, Samsung, LG. Okay, what is LG? It's Lucky Kumsong. Lucky. Kumsong means Venus. Kum means gold. Song means star, so golden star, Venus. Okay, so Lucky Kumsong means lucky golden star, lucky Venus. Okay, that's yeah. I know because I grew up in Korea as a child. Yeah, they make televisions, right? Yeah, Samsung, yeah, cell phones, computers. Korea came a long way. Okay. But Japan did contribute to industrialization of Korea. Okay. That's also a fact. Okay. Yeah, Koreans, yeah, Korean nationalism. Okay. Many of my Korean friends are Korean nationalists. Okay. They don't like Japan very much. Okay. Some of my Korean friends. Okay. We understand they want to maintain this independence from Japan. Okay. They want to have this independence, the spirit of being uniquely Korean. We understand that. Okay. And perhaps there's some merit to it. African Americans, They want their unique identity, strength, independence from Caucasian Americans. Okay. Yeah, there's some merit to it. Okay. The pride of being African American. Yeah, there's some merit to it. Let me write it down. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. So, yeah. I want to be fair in this paper. Okay. To everybody. All right. To blacks, whites. I want to be fair. They're all my friends. I'm American. And in my opinion, I'm American enough. Okay. I think what I should write next in this paper, the next section, probably some interlude, intermission, okay? Some candid discussion, not debate, just civil discussion between me and BLM activist, hypothetical, imagined character in this screenplay format. Probably that's what I should do. African American BLM activists. Okay, let's say Mr. Black. Okay, with capital B. All right. Me, capital A, Asian. Okay, so I think that's what I should do. Okay, because methodology, this media conduit. I mean, you can express your opinion, idea in a poem, in a song, lyrics, or music, painting, sculpture, or screenplay, or academic prosaic prose. But because there are a lot of emotion involved in this, yeah, maybe academic research writing, yeah, prose, sentences, maybe it's not the best medium, best kind of channel. Maybe it should be more interactive, conversational between two characters. This Asian guy and this black guy, he's black BLM activist. Me, I'm neither black nor white, just Asian, with heavy Korean accent. Probably that's better way to express these ideas. I think that's what I should do. Yes. Okay. Maybe this evening, after I take a long nap, or tomorrow evening, after I come back from work. There's just too much to talk about this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We got a game plan. It's a difficult problem, right? But we are problem solvers. As for me, I'm a former computer programmer. Yeah, computer programming is all about problem solving. Okay, so I learned that attitude, work ethics. Okay, problem solver. Yeah. We're like Ghostbusters, computer programmers. Okay. Yeah, virus, whatever. This computer virus, whatever. Right? Yeah, the ghosting machine in this X-File episode. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying that I love African Americans. I love Caucasian Americans. I love Asian Americans. All different races, Jewish, Arabic, all different races, Hispanics. Okay, they're all great. Okay, but when it comes to BLM, we have to analyze this. Okay, because it's dominant ideology. Okay, yeah, it's a spiritual warfare, like Christians say. Okay, in humanology, it's ideological warfare. Okay, fight against ideologies. Right. So whenever dominant mainstream majoritarian ideology comes in, I fight it. Okay, my old nemesis, LGBTism. Okay, that was way back 2015, 2014, when I was in law school. Okay, my good old nemesis. Right. Feminism, yes and no. Okay, yeah, there's some good parts in feminism. Okay, so uh, and also ultra interracialism and uh, interracialism is not always bad. Okay, but ultra interracialism, yeah, I oppose. Okay, what's the difference between ultra interracialism and interracialism? Well, ultra interracialism is ethnic men going after beautiful, model type, young, nubile, nuptial, fertile Caucasian ladies. Okay, we're talking about Mr. Senator Marco Rubio, Mr. Senator of Florida, conservative, or Mr. Ted Cruz of Texas, Senator. Okay, or Mr. Bruce Lee, Mr. Quincy Jones, Mr. golfer, Tiger Woods. Okay. Yeah, ethnic guys going after beautiful young white girls. Okay. Mr. Barry Gordy, the Motown guy. Okay. Going after beautiful young white girls, very model type. Okay. Slender. Okay. Yeah. Or Dancing with the Stars. Okay. All that stuff. Okay. Because that's just too selfish and greedy. Okay. We object. We voice our objection. We are not trying to make it into a law. No, we just frown upon that practice. Okay. Yeah, Surgeon General hired by Mr. President Trump or Mr. Jared Kushner. Okay. Ethnic man going after beautiful young white girls, slender model type. Okay. We can't frown upon that because that's kind of like, yeah, too greedy. All right. Too selfish. That's the only type anti-ultra interracialism object too. Okay. Will I talk about that in this paper? Maybe not. Why? It's just dragging too long. Maybe I should, if I have time. Christmas, about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks away. Maybe I have time, huh? I don't want to write too much on this paper, okay? I should get it done and over with. Oh boy. Let's start talking about this paper, okay? We can talk about Christmas, right? Yeah, let's forget about all this stuff, okay? Yeah, we love everybody. We love all different races, okay? We are not racists, right? Yeah, this paper, if it's too controversial, yeah, I will not send to my friends, okay, but I will publish it, right? And nobody will notice. Some obscure online databases, okay? Nobody will notice, right? So I will not say to anybody, but it'll be out there, so it's not like Mr. Jesus. Oh, Mr. Jesus, the parable of talent. Talent, it was currency back in the days. Oh, I give you $1, one talent. $5, five talents, 10 talents, okay? And you lazy, hmm? You buried your $1. Look at this guy. I gave him 10 talents, $10. He invested, he traded, right? And he multiplied it $100. Eh? Diligent man, you lazy man, okay? You buried it, your talent, under the ground. What a waste. So I take your $1 and give it to this $10 guy. Mr. Jesus, I object. It's not that simple. You give me a talent of writing. You gave me ideas. Okay. You know, 2 weeks or so, yeah, I will have written it. But I'm not gonna tell anybody. I don't think so. Why? It may be too controversial, okay? I don't want to face all this objection, but I will publish it in some online databases. Alright? Mr. Jesus, would you blame me for that? Not sending to my friends? Because my friends, how many friends there are that I send these academic papers to? Maybe 100, okay? It's not that many. Does not make that much difference, okay? And I don't want to lose my friends. over this piece of paper. If we published, I put it online, okay? If they accept it, okay? I submit to journals too, Mr. Jesus. I'm not bearing my talent. It's just that I don't want to lose my friends over this piece of paper, academic or not. I am Mr. Jesus. If you're ashamed of me, then I will be ashamed of you before angels of heaven. He said that, okay? New Testament. Yeah, I know. I know the Bible inside and out. Okay, so read it cover to cover 3 times. Okay. Once in old Korean language. Second, modern Korean language. Third, King James. Beautiful, old English. Okay. Cover to cover. Okay. I read Bible 3 times. At least. Okay. Yeah, I went to churches, so here and there verses. Okay, of course. On top of that, I read in my spare time, cover to cover, word by word, sentence by sentence, paragraph by paragraph, letter by letter, 3 times. Okay. I know Bible inside and out. Okay. Are you ashamed of this paper? No, Mr. Jesus. It's just that. Well, Mr. Jesus, have you watched this Twilight Zone series? Oh, we present to you for your approval. Yeah, Twilight Zone episode. Okay. So would I do that? This piece of paper? Would I submit to my friends for their approval? Because I don't want to offend them. It's Christmas. It's your birthday, Mr. Jesus. Okay. So would I want to present this piece of paper, probably 70, 80 pages long, as a Christmas gift? To my friends who trusted me? They gave me their email addresses on a Christmas day. So I do not want to offend their feelings on Christmas Day. Your birthday, Mr. Jesus Christ. Christmas, Christmas. Mas, yeah, in Spanish it means more, right? More Christ, I don't know. Alright? I don't know what you want me to do, Mr. Jesus. Son of God, the Savior, the one, right? I don't know what you want me to do, right? But I will finish writing and I will publish it in the internet databases, okay? No problem, okay? But would I send this PDF version, finalized version in 2 weeks, near the Christmas, okay? Would I send it to my friend, hundred of them? That I'm not sure, alright? Why? Because it may offend their feelings, okay? And I don't want to offend their feelings in your birthday, Christmas Day. Alright? I respect their emotion, alright? Emotional content. My friends and me, you, human beings, okay? Yeah, you are demigod, you are kind of half human, half God, right? Mr. Jesus Christ, the Son of God in heaven. What are you doing up there, huh? When we guys are suffering, guys and girls, huh? You give me assignments. Oh, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I write this paper, another paper, next. I do my job, but I do not want to offend my friends' feelings on Christmas Day, your birthday, okay? Because that's like too naughty. It's like Grinch. Do I want to be a Grinch? The one who steals Christmas? I would rather not be a Grinch. Gremlin. Okay. I don't want to ruin my friends, beloved friends, who love me and I love them right back, okay? I don't want to ruin my friends' holiday, your birthday, Christmas, okay? Sin. Okay? Yeah, we're acting, right? Yeah, kind of Christmassy, right? Red, green. Okay, I'm kind of like human Christmas tree, I guess. Yeah, this short red pants. Okay, we take 5 minutes break, right? And some vocal rest. Okay. Uh, happy holidays. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Okay, let's snap out of this situation. Okay, yeah, race politics, race relation, just paper. Yeah, let's forget about all that stuff. Okay, yeah, let's just enjoy. Yeah, I got my leave day today, Monday. Okay, so it got approved because it's holiday season, business kind of slow. Yeah, I got my leave days left. Use or lose it. Use it or lose it. Okay, so yeah, it got approved. So Monday, yeah, I got my day off. Okay, so yeah, so I enjoyed this long morning sleep. All right, let me do some social media. Okay, if I may. I have to write about the servant leadership concept. Give me 1 minute. 2 minutes, okay. Yeah, servant leadership. I guess I should mention that in this paper. Okay. To reconcile all this historic memory of this pain and suffering, bonded servitude, indentured, servant, whatever. Okay, yeah, servant leadership. I guess that's the key. Very Jesusian. Jesus said, yeah, the one who want to be the first should be the last. Okay, yeah. Servant leadership, like politician, as opposed to be the king, ruler, but being servant, public servant of the people. Okay, so okay, well, that's a good key solution. Yeah, that will be the finale of this paper. Okay, yeah. It's a good concept. I have never heard that term before. It's just in Google Translator app. I was looking for how to translate servant from English to Korean language. Okay, some Google Translator suggestion. Servant relationship, servant leadership. It came up. Okay, so I was like, what is servant leadership? Never heard that term before ever. Okay. So I looked it up in the some search engine like Google, whatever. Okay, and there's Wikipedia entry for that. Okay. Oh, okay. And I looked it up. Okay, clicked on it, and then okay, public servant. Yeah, very much familiar concept to me. Yeah, Mr. Jesus talking about Yeah, you wanna be the first, you should be the last, right? Jesus did talk about that. I do recall. Okay, okay, so that's stubborn leadership. Okay, okay. They give it no new name. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm drunk. Look at me. I've been drinking for an hour by now. Because when I write, I don't drink alcohol. Okay, I just drink water. Right. Yeah, let's snap out of all this stuff. Okay. I almost said CRAP. Okay. Let's snap out of all this. Okay. Yeah, how about some political drama? Yeah, interviews I had. Yeah, it was good. Very interactive. Okay. Local journalists. Okay. Many of whom my friends. Right. Yeah. They're cool. And they tend to be more conservative because I live in Alaska. Alaska is slightly more conservative than liberal. Okay. Alaskan voters mostly they're independent, undeclared, mostly. Okay. When it comes to Democrats versus conservatives, yeah, slightly more conservative. Okay. So yeah, Alaskan governor, two senators, one Congress person. Okay. They're all Republican Party. Okay. But we have Democratic Party in Alaska, and they're great. Okay. Some of them my friends. Okay. Yeah. So last night I was watching this National Geographic documentary in YouTube, Google YouTube, about Russia and nature, wild Russia, right? I love that. National Geographic, American company, right? And they went to Siberia or Suriname or Kamchatka Peninsula, whatever, okay. And they filmed this wild nature, animals, beautiful. They filmed many, okay, many episodes about wild Russia. Yeah, so yeah, communism, socialism, dictatorial regime, okay, in Russia, North Korea. In a sense, they are good because they preserve the nature better than westernized this democracy or capitalism, industrialism, okay. In America, we have environmental activists, okay, we appreciate them, okay. Or PETA, People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. Yeah, there's some joke about that, okay. Yeah, people eating tasty animals. Whatever, okay. Yeah, so environmentalists in America, yeah, they're doing good job, okay. Tree huggers, I'm a tree hugger myself, okay. But it didn't go very far, okay. Yeah, communist, socialist, dictatorial regimes like North Korea, Russia, they did better job in preserving wild nature, animals and plants, clean air, clean water, okay. North Korea versus South Korea. Okay. President Reagan said with this night satellite picture, yeah, at night South Korea lit up with all this electricity, North Korea dark. But this President Reagan's okay. But we understand what you're saying, Mr. President Reagan, okay? Reaganian optimism, capitalism, democracy, we get it. But North Korea is better than South Korea in a sense that they still have tigers. South Korea, they used to have tigers. They went extinct. Okay. Why? Yeah, capitalism, democracy, too much in the industrialism. Okay. My father's mother, paternal grandmother, she told me she and her mother was just walking down the street in South Korea. They saw a tiger. Okay. Back in the days, South Korea used to have tigers. Nowadays, only in the zoos, not in the wild. They went extinct. North Korea still have tigers because there are more trees in North Korea. Huh? In North Korea was Russia, there are no environmentalists, animal rights activists. Okay? So communism, socialism, dictatorship, yeah, they have some merit. Okay? They preserve wildlife better than westernized, industrialized, democracy, capitalist countries like South Korea. Right? Tigers went extinct in South Korea about 100 years ago. But my father's mother and her mother, okay, yeah, my paternal grandmother, right? She described to me, yeah, she and her mother walking down the street and they saw a tiger, and this tiger was staring at them, and their eyes, very reflective, right? Vividly remembered that, okay. She was in her 60s, maybe 70s. I was like teenager, right, toddler, whatever, okay, early teen. Yeah, my grandmother. We're talking about back in 1980s in Seoul, South Korea. She told me that story. Okay. What happened next? Yeah, the tiger was just looking at my grandmother when she was like 10 years old, 7 years old, 5 years old, I don't know. And her mother walking down the street, okay. And they saw the tiger staring at them. Okay, what happened next? Nothing. The tiger just stood there and staring at them. My paternal grandmother and her mother. Okay, walking down the street. The tiger didn't attack them, right? If it did, then I would not have been born. Okay, so tiger just let them go. Okay, yeah, the rest is history. So, but they did see tiger, South Korean tiger. Later on, yeah, South Korean tigers went extinct. Okay, sad. Alright, but they can reintroduce, of course. Okay, maybe not in South Korea. It's very small. All right, Korean Peninsula very small. Okay, divide north and south even smaller. Okay, but they have zoos. Okay, maybe they can have safari. Okay, yeah, we need to protect and preserve beautiful animals, big cats like tigers, lions. We can farm them. In America, yeah, they farm tigers somewhere, okay, but some environmentalists, animal activists, they oppose that, okay. I disagree with environmentalists, animal rights activists, okay. We can farm and we should every single species of animals and plants. We have technology. Bioengineering, biotechnology, we have that, okay. Reproduction technology, okay. We have that, okay. So if we farm animals, they never will extinct. Why? Because we make money. Okay. I'm pro farming. Yeah, 10% of farmed animals, we release that to natural setting, no problem. Okay. So that they live wild and free. Okay. Some of them, okay, so no problem. I did express that view in this paper already. Okay. Yeah, China, right? Yeah, stop poaching, please, okay? You have labor, Chinese people, you have capital, Chinese money, you have technology, Chinese technology, okay? So stop farming, okay? Stop poaching, okay? I did express that idea in this paper, okay, already, okay? So I do what I can. We'll take 5 minutes, okay? So yeah, then we'll call it a day. Call it an episode, okay? Then after 5 minutes, okay? So one more segment and we'll just call it a day, okay? So then I will start eating some lunch. I didn't eat any breakfast, right? Yeah. And finish watching this Siberian documentary, Net Geo, National Geographic. Yeah, Americans came to Siberia, okay. British people, they come to America. Like eastward, okay. Americans, they go to Siberia, Russia, to the east, okay, and film these documentaries, national wildlife, whatever, okay. And British people from the west, they come to Alaska, eh? BBC, okay, and the ilk to film these documentaries about Alaska, okay. Exotic, different countries, foreign countries, okay. Yeah, we understand that. Something different, right? We take 5 minutes, okay. Yeah, so we talk about natural documentaries, okay. Wildlife. Yeah, great escape from all this politics and race relation paper. Oh, forget it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just talk about nature, animals, plants. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Okay, we are back. Yeah, I was cooking my dinner in the microwave. What's in the menu? Well, Alaskan salmon, frozen, right, and some vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, baby carrots. Okay, I froze them. All right, so pre-washed. All right, so put some water in there in a plastic container. They will both from purchased from Walmart. Okay, yeah, they're good. Okay, so I put some ramen noodle in there. Okay, so I'm Asian. One poor Asian, okay? Not poor, it's kind of middle classy, okay? I have this three-bedroom house all by myself, okay? So no debt, no college debt, whatever, okay? So, life is good, okay? Yeah, I used to be a computer programmer, now I'm a lawyer, okay? So yeah, just eking out a living. So let's get back to this screenplay, shall we? So I published this paper in a month or so, okay? Well, in 3 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, it'll be done. Okay, yeah. 5 years later, it's just like Utah monolith. Okay, this upright, beautiful, clean, upright structure. For 5 years, nobody saw it. Maybe some did, but they didn't talk about it. Okay. After 5 years, but some governmental officials discovered it. Okay, Utah monolith. Great story, right? 5 years, yeah. Maybe some people saw it. Maybe they didn't talk about it. Okay, but government official saw it and they talked about it and it got known in year 2020. They said more Utah monolith was established from some satellite picture. Okay, yeah, 5 years ago. Okay, so all right, and it suddenly became mainstream. Right, so I write this paper. Okay, maybe be silent, kept hidden. It was out there, just like Utah monolith for 5 years. So year 2020, so year 2025, maybe it can become public because maybe it goes by viral, or some government officials discovered this paper, okay, ideological analysis, or maybe some PhD scholars, who knows, okay, in 5 years from now, right? Well, 2 weeks from now, publish it, finish writing, okay? It will get done. I promise. Will I send to my friends or not? That I don't know yet. Okay. Is it important? In a way, it is to me personally. Okay. Would my friends approve it or not? I don't know. Okay. Would I lose friends over this piece of paper? I don't know. Would I risk it? Would I send it to them anyway? Email? I don't know yet. I don't know. Anyways, let's get away from this paper. Okay, so yeah, well, 5 years ago, yeah, this paper suddenly discovered and become mainstream. Okay, and then would people come after me? Just like they came after Utah monolith, California monolith, Romania monolith. Okay, would they come after me to destroy me? How many? Because I ran for president, I ran for Alaska State Senate. Okay, I lost. Okay, incumbent gentleman, he got reelected. He's good friend, one of many good friends of mine in Alaskan politics. Okay, yeah, congratulations. Okay, yeah, yeah, maybe they were right voters. Okay, it's efficient. Okay, so incumbent, yeah, he's doing just fine. If they elect me, I have to learn everything new, and but he's already there. He's doing fine. He already know all that stuff. So inefficiency, if we change the personnel in this Alaska State Senate, right? Inefficiency, okay, yeah, too much waste. His experience, his knowledge, his personal connection with all these Alaskan politicians and government officials. Okay, me, brand new, I have to learn everything new, all new. Okay, too much inefficiency. Inefficiency. Okay, so maybe voters were right. Okay, whatever. So yeah, if people come at me, okay, if they do, hypothetically, we are writing a novel, short film, acting, okay. I'll just invite them in, okay. Hey, you want a water? You want some food, some shelter? Right? You travel all the way to Alaska. Yeah, welcome to Alaska, okay. You can crash the party, crash in my couch for one night, but after that, you have to go, okay. I give you water, I cook for you, microwave, okay, from Walmart, okay. No, we don't want that. Give me your credit card. Give me your PIN, personal identification number, okay? What is it? So that we can take your money. Yeah, I can give it to you, but a warning, okay? You may inherit my debt. You're not gonna get any money. I have negative money, okay? You have to pay the bills. You want that? Negative money? I don't think so. But you said you are debt free. Yeah, I'm debt free, but I have to pay my bills, my mortgage, electricity, water. Not water, is Alaska. Well based. We sink the well. Tundra, yeah, at the bottom of the well, yeah, we have water, okay. But electricity, internet, car loan, home mortgage, insurance bills. If you kill me and start living in this house, well, first of all, police officers will come after you. You may end up in jail, okay. But even if you get away with it, you will have to pay the bills. Creditors, my creditors, they'll come after you because you're living in this house. So you're gonna work. I'm a lawyer, okay? Do you know any law? Obviously you don't. You broke into my house. No, we knock on the door. Yeah, you open the door. You invited us in. Okay, fine. Yeah, please don't break anything, okay? And please do not kick me or punch me or kill me, right? You can spend the night, alright, but tomorrow you have to go, okay? So I'm not encouraging people to do this. Why? Because I'm busy, okay? I'm writing these papers, okay? I have my job after work. I have to write these papers, okay? So I'm not encouraging anybody to do this, okay? But we are writing a novel, short story, short film, okay? Oh, you want to kill you because you hurt my feelings. That's not quite eye to eye, tooth to tooth. It's not fair, alright? I hurt your feelings, okay? Feel free to hurt my feelings. Be fair and square. I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. I did not intend it, right? But you read my papers, okay? Yeah, well, thank you. 5 years later, yeah, it became Utah, like something Utah monolith became all of a sudden very mainstream famous, okay? International sensation, right? I'm fantasizing. You're writing a novel, okay? So yeah, then you come at me, okay, to kill me because I hurt your feelings. I object, right? Feel free to hurt my feelings. Tell me your stories. Tell me your opinions, ideas. I'll be all yours. I'll be all yours, okay, for the night, right? Where I prefer your single ladies, young single ladies, but if you're not, whatever, okay. Because I have to do a single guy. Yeah, I prefer you being attractive, young. Well, you don't have to be young, but attractive, fit, good shape, healthy females, single, slender. Okay, no tattoo, no piercing, no marijuana. Okay, no druggy, no anorexia either. Okay, just healthy, single females. But if you're not that type, whatever. Okay, yeah, I can cook for you still. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna call police on you. Okay, so. I don't want to write this report affidavit. No, no, no. You wanna sleep here? Yeah, you can, okay? If you're male, female, whatever age, body type, okay? But tomorrow you have to go, okay? Get a hotel room, buy your own food because I cannot provide for you. I don't have disposable income. I'm paycheck to paycheck kind of guy. In my banking account, like not that much. Right? Oh, you have some rainy day fund, right? Well, because I'm living a dangerous life. Okay, I write these papers. Right, I may lose my job. I may open up my new law office. Okay, my parents, yeah, they told me, yeah, maybe son, maybe you have to open up your own law office, law firm. Maybe, okay, or maybe I'll apply to other jobs. But it will take some time to start bringing the dollars, money to feed myself. I have no kids, cats, no student debt, but I have to feed myself, right? So I have to work. So if I lose my job because of these controversial papers that I write in my spare time, okay? Yeah, cancel culture, right? Yeah, I may lose my job. Then I may have to apply to other jobs or create my own business, law firm, whatever, okay? It takes some months. Rainy day fund. I need that. We want that money. I cannot give that to you. How much money do you have? Well, I don't know, maybe a couple of $1,000. They'll last me for a month, couple of weeks. I cannot give that to you. Why? I need that money, okay? To survive. I don't want to die. So you want my money, you as thieves, criminals, okay, but you didn't commit that yet. don't ruin it. Okay, do not ruin your career, your life. Okay, because if you kill me and steal my money, rainy day fund, most likely you will go to jail. Okay, I don't want you to go to jail. Okay, so my recommendation: get a job. Okay, so yeah, seeing. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Okay, well, we give it 5 more minutes. Okay, so we'll see if there's anything else to say. All right. Yeah, some distraction, diversion, divertissement. Okay, screenplay. Okay, to get away from all this paper writing. Oh my. All right, we take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah, let me continue reheating this salmon vegetable microwave food. Okay, I didn't eat anything yet today. Okay, so I gotta eat something, right? Okay, so yeah, maybe after all, I talk about anti-ultra internationalism in this paper, in this conversation with BLM activist, African American guy, okay, most likely younger than me. Okay, so yeah, sure, yeah, we can do that. All right, yeah, I think I should. Yeah, because we have to be farmers. Mr. Jesus Christ, he loved farmers. Okay, he many of Mr. Jesus Christ in New Testament in Bible, Judeo Christianity. Okay, many parables based on farming, trees, plants, nomadic life, right? Ships, right? Yeah, sheep people, so obedient. Okay, herd mentality, right? Yeah, blow the wind, okay, go to left, right, whatever ideology, mainstream, okay, yeah, sheep people, okay, whatever. Have I ever eaten lamb? Yeah, lamb chop. Ah, it was fantastic. Yeah, I love lamb chop. Good meat, delicious. I love goat meat. Okay, mm. Lamb, sheep, goat meat. Oh yeah, exotic taste. They're good. I love beef, pork. Okay, they're all good. Chicken, turkey. All right. Yeah. Salmon, mackerel, sardine. Okay, good meat. Okay, fish. They're good. Yeah. I guess I'm hungry. Okay. So what? Yeah, Utah monolith. Let's get back to this Utah monolith. Okay. Yeah. 5 years later, this paper. Okay, become viral, well known. 5 years later, hypothetically. Okay, and some of them come after me and try to kill me. I'm like, guys, girls, okay, you don't have to kill me. I don't want to go to jail, alright? So yeah, yes, let's stop this nonsense, okay? I hurt your feelings, okay? You can feel free to hurt my feelings. Tell me your stories, your ideas, objections, yeah, opinions. Right? I pay for your food and drinks, shelter for one night, okay? Because I'm not rich man. I'm not wealthy. Okay? Just don't break any windows, doors, okay? You just come knock, door will be open to you. I'm Jesusian. I'm Christian. Okay, I love Jesus. Yeah, knock knock. Yeah, the door will be open to you. Okay, so don't break anything. Okay, yeah, because I don't have that much money. If you break the door windows, you have to pay for it. Okay, I got no disposable income. Right, but I got some leftover food in the freezers from Walmart. I can cook for you. Okay, I got some limited time, but if you want to voice out your opinions to me, your objections to my papers. I'm all yours for you. I'm all yours. Okay, for this one night, right? I'm not encouraging anybody to do this. I don't want that. I'm busy. Okay, I have a lawyer job Monday to Friday. Okay, and then academic paper writing. Okay, so but hypothetically, screenplay. Okay, so, yeah, imagined imaginary existence of these characters. Okay. Yeah, you come at me, okay, because I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. I apologize. Right? If that's not enough, yeah, I can spend some time with you. Tell me your objections. Welcome to Alaska. You came over all the way. Okay, wherever you are. All right. But I got no money. Okay, I can buy you. I cannot buy you anything. But whatever I purchased before in my fridge, refrigerator. Okay, yeah, I can cook it in the microwave. Okay, give it to you with fresh Alaskan water, tap water, clean water. Okay, Alaskan oxygen. All right, yeah, it's there. I have plenty of drinks: vodka, whiskey, beer, wine. All right, but coffee, I don't drink coffee. Okay, tea, yeah, I have some herbal tea somewhere back in the back corner of my cabinet. Okay, because I don't drink tea very often. Okay, but I have some herbal, non-caffeine. All right, I can boil the water for you in the microwave. Okay. Yeah, tell me your stories, your background, life experiences. I would be very interested learning from you, guys and girls. Yeah. But just this night, okay. After that, yeah, I have to go back to work. You have to get out of this house, okay. Have a hotel, okay, or go back to where you're from. Okay? 'Cause I cannot provide for you. Right? I'm a single guy. I don't make that much money. Right? You have to my banking account. I don't have that much money in my bank account. Right? If I give you my credit card and my personal identification number, PIN, you may be in debt. You may have to pay my bills. You inherit my negative money. All right? You don't want that, do you? Okay, so yeah. Okay. Sin, cut. Okay. That's how I would do it. How I would approach it. Martial arts, yeah, I'll just talk them out of it. Okay. Well, if they are really angry, they have guns, knives, swords, samurai sword, torches, fork, witch hunt. Then I may have to run away. Right? I may have to go to Alaska backcountry. Okay. Or out of this country, out of America. Like there's some movie about that. Out of Africa. Okay. Whatever. Out of America, out of Alaska. Okay, maybe I go back to. I mean, never been there, but Alaska backcountry or out of America. Then where would I go? Russia, China, South Korea, North Korea. I don't think I would be very welcome there. Okay. If I cannot live in America, if America kick me out because I wanted freedom of speech, do you think South Korea, North Korea, Russia, China would accept me? Because if I get expelled, booted out of America because I exercise freedom of speech, China, South Korea, North Korea, Russia, do you think they will accept me? I don't think so. America is the most freedom prone country, okay? So if my freedom, pursuit of happiness, pursuit of American freedom, if that's too much for Americans, so they kick me out of America because my freedom is too much for them. What would they think about me in Russia, China, North Korea, South Korea? I doubt it. Okay. Then I don't think I will welcome there, right? Because America is as free as it gets. Yeah, we have tattoo piercing, LGBT, marijuana, druggies, ultra internationalists, whatever. America is freedom, country of freedom, the most free country in the world. If my pursuit of freedom is too much for Americans, that they cannot tolerate me because I'm more free than other Americans. My freedom is just too much for average Americans. If I go to Korea, South Korea, North Korea, China, Japan, Russia, they will not be able to handle me because my freedom, personal freedom, is even too much for Americans. Even more too much for other country people. Then where do I go? Do I commit suicide? I don't think so. I'd rather be remembered as longest living person in the world as opposed to shortest living person. Okay, I want to survive. Right? I came to America for that very reason, freedom. Right? Pursuit of freedom. Yeah, I'm so concerned about this President-elect Biden. Yeah, mandatory masking for 100 days. Yeah, he gonna keep this Dr. Faucian, fascism, okay? Fauci, fascism, okay? Yeah, disappointing, okay? Mandatory masking. These Democrats, okay? They became very despotic, despotism, dictator, dictatorial. Okay, it's not Democratic Party, right? I asked this question to some of my political friends. Okay, yeah, Democratic Party became more dictatorial. It's not democracy ruled by people. It's about them. Dr. Fauci, President-elect Biden. Okay, mandatory mask wearing. Troubling, concerning. Okay, yeah. But if they mandate me to wear a mask, I wear it. Why? Yeah, I hate mask wearing. I hate it. Okay, but I don't go to jail. I don't have money to pay this fine. Okay. Yeah, I cannot breathe as well without mask. Okay, I'm in Alaska. Okay, President-elect Biden, 100 days, 3 months, mandate masking. I will wear mask because I don't want to go to jail. I don't have money to pay the fine, $500, whatever. Okay. But if I go out there in Alaskan wilderness where there's nobody, I'm not wearing a mask. Okay. I want to breathe. Exhale carbon dioxide, inhale fresh Alaskan oxygen, okay? Where there's nobody around. Alaskan wilderness. Right. President Joe Biden. President elect Joe Biden, okay? It's my guy, Delaware lawyer. Okay, I get it. Okay. Delaware lawyer. Delaware bar exam. Very difficult to pass. Yeah, business law, corporation law. I get it. Okay. But if you mandate me wearing mask, I wear it when there are people around. I don't want to go to jail. I have no money to pay the $500 fine. Okay. But when I'm outside, go hiking where there's nobody else, I'm not wearing mask. Okay. Why? I want freedom. That's why I came back to Alaska, America. That's why I came to Alaska to pursue freedom. And there are no other countries as free as America or Alaska. Washington Post, they say, oh, democracy died in darkness when President Trump got elected. Guess what? President-elect Biden, mandatory masking, mask wearing, January and February, March, 100 days. Okay, that's what he said. 100 days mandatory mask wearing. I call that democracy dying, freedom, American freedom, death, right? Mandatory things, opposite of freedom. I do not think it will go very well. Okay, we'll see. All right. President-elect Biden, okay, mandatory masking, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, dictatorship, mandatory. It's not going to go very well because there are two values in America: equality and freedom. Okay, any policy that goes against equality and freedom, it will not go very well. All right. So President Biden, elect Biden, yeah, mandatory masking for 100 days, big mistake. Okay, so it'll be very interesting to see, right, how this Biden administration in the White House will go. Okay. I don't think it will go very well, right? Mandatory masking policy. I doubt it because people come to America like myself, right? From all over the world, we are refugees, asylum case. We came to America to pursue freedom. Okay? Americans are very used to this idea of equality and freedom, right? Any political policy go against that, it does not work very well. I wrote about that in this paper, okay? We'll see what happens, okay? Hopefully, yeah, they repent, learn the ropes, right? Wise up as opposed to dumb down, okay? So, we'll see, okay? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy whatever, okay? So, happy December, alright? Thank you, bye.